I think, for me, especially by that point of the story, I think I was pretty well engaged that
Yeah,
it
it
didn't
didn't
really.
matter.
It's got some good character development and just kind of a fun story. That can't say it's real original, but it feels enough of it by pulling certain things in there. And I think the way that some of the designs, say, of the aircraft and the individuals are, that it gives it this kind of just I don't know, hip feel. I don't know what it is, but I liked it.
Good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed it too. Like everything Scott said is true, and what I really liked is I thought it had a really good characterization, and you start to, like you said, the one good ship, they're all about family, and they're kind of like a tight knit crew.
Yeah, I would
We got
agree
like
with
this
that.
crew, and they all kind of known each other for a long time. They're kind of outcasts and kind of on the run, But I mean, he does. They do a real good job of establishing those characters and giving them some emotional weight, and you kind of understand their motivations. And so it's only like 6 issues, but I think in that 6 issues they do a good job of just making all the characters feel kind of like lived in, kind of real, and have
Well,
a lot of dimensions to them. Like they're not one dimensional.
Yeah,
three
and
dimensional.
there's not a crazy amount of characters, with
Correct.
that.
Yeah.
You've got it in there, and he focuses on a core, like half dozen or something
Yeah.
like this. But that really allows, a good buildup, I think, of
Yeah.
of those characters.
And I think one thing that's hard to do in comics is like car chases, and like aerial battles are like really hard to do too, and actually make them make sense. And I think they do a really good job with the storytelling and making the.
I would
aerial
say for the
battles
most part, there's some aerial battles there towards the end. I think that get a little
too chaotic and kind of
where you're like.
loose.
But I think, for me, especially by that point of the story, I think I was pretty well engaged that
Yeah,
it
didn't
really.
matter.
You could get the overall gist, but there was a little bit of. Just not quite knowing how the hell that happened, or how this person get from there to there, something to that effect.